'cause you never show. You say you...
Hey everyone, welcome back. We've talked about Abby and Finn Diapers on numerous occasions, probably 4 or 5 I would imagine at this point. So we kind of wanted to do a quick in-depth review on the diapers, the pros and the cons and things like that. So before we get started, just so you're aware, there is a link in the description below. It's not like we're getting paid to do any of this. Nobody's paying us to do anything. But there's a link in the description below that will give you $10 off if you choose to order, and also will give you 1,000 points, which we'll talk about the points a little bit later, but that 1,000 points is good for another $10 on a future order. So if you use that link, effectively you're getting $20 off. So definitely check that out if you're interested in ordering from Abby and Finn. So just a quick couple of things about the company themselves, and you can read all this on their website as well. And again, it's not like we know the founders, we don't know anybody from the company, so we're kind of taking them at their word. But the one thing, this is kind of like the Tom's shoes type of deal. For every subscription box that's ordered, they do donate diapers. So it's actually kind of cool. We didn't know this, but the Abby and Finn thing is basically a big old anagram. So they do donate diapers, and the diapers are made from what's called TCF fiber, so it's totally chlorine-free bleaching. And if you don't know what that is, there's tons of stuff out there that will kind of tell you, but obviously everybody looks at chlorine and says, it's bad. But in addition, and I'm going to read off the list here because there's a bunch of things that they are not including in the fiber, which obviously you want to keep away from your baby as well. So it's no heavy metals, no latex, no fragrances, no lotions, no moisturizers. So that's kind of like a slash there, lotions or moisturizers. And no substances known to harm the environment, no allergens, and no dyes. So obviously those things are big. Fragrances, I guess there's some people who could go either way there, but we prefer no fragrances.
So first, I'll talk about some pros. So first, I guess I can show you the diapers. So I kept a couple of all the diapers just because he's growing so fast, and I like looking back at it and seeing, kind of where he's grown to, I guess. So we had the size 1, and then since he's a boy, we like the plain white for, if he's wearing something a little bit more see-through, and 2, we like to take our monthly photos in just the plain white diapers just to kind of be consistent. And then they had this like nature looking diaper, and then we like the sea life they look like, I don't know if they're octopuses or jellyfish, but we like those for a boy. So basically when you get the box, the diaper bundle, it comes with 3 of packages like this, and then the nice thing is with the box you can mix and match. So you can mix and match sizes, mix and match prints, which is nice because I know with other subscriptions you're not able to do that. And it comes to you, originally when we were ordering them, we ordered the diaper and the wipe bundle. Now we're just ordering the diaper bundle. And we liked the wipes, it's just with the company at the time, and I don't know if it's just because of everything going on in the world right now with the pandemic, but you could only order, so if you ordered the diaper and wipe bundle, you can only order 1 additional wipe package with your subscription. For us, I guess I use a lot of wipes. That just wasn't getting me through to the next box, and so we just decided we would just buy the wipes elsewhere since we were already buying it, and we just buy a different brand of wipes in bulk.
Natalie uses wipes like they're going out of style, like full-blown going out of style.
But yeah, so that's kind of how they come in the different colors. So we personally never experienced any leaks or any like nighttime leaks, and also no blowouts. Now obviously if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I did post a couple of things where we did have blowouts. That was user error, and by that I mean we either we're putting him in the next size up and he wasn't quite ready, and he had some spillage going out of his legs, and then there was also a time when he should have been in the next size up, but we were just using up the smaller size that we had left, and so we're kind of like shoot up his back. But whenever he was in the correct size, we didn't have any issues. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but with the bundles you can add on other things. So the company also has hand sanitizer and bath products and balms that you can purchase through them as well. And then Ari will talk about the user friendliness.
So Natalie, the top thing on the list is actually, though, and Natalie didn't mention this yet, is the cost. So if you look at other TCF companies, so your like more premium diaper companies, they are on the very low end of it. And actually, if you go to their website, they're very proud of that. They have a little chart, but we've gone through and done this because I wanted to make sure, I mean, obviously diapers are expensive as it is. These diapers, being on the premium side, they're expensive, but they range from 25 cents to 42 cents, depending on the size, and that's just because obviously it's by package. They charge you by package, and it's just the number of diapers that go in the package. So that is definitely a pro with Abby and Finn over all of your other premium diaper brands. But there are a couple things that I really like about this particular subscription service. So if you look at other subscription services, not even just specific to babies, but their websites are typically not very easy to use. I don't know why. I don't know whether it's like an intent to confuse people to make the subscriptions continue, but it is very easy to use their website, and I think the biggest benefit of their website and their whole system is that they send out an alert. I don't know how early on it is, but before your subscription box is picked and packed and shipped, they alert you to let you know you can go in and make changes. So, I got really tired of a lot of subscription services that all of a sudden would just send you a message and say, hey, your product's been shipped. And you kind of go through like the bunch of phases there of, I'd get almost angry because I'm sitting there going, oh no, I think I screwed up. We just ordered, the wrong sizes of something like that. But you don't have that. You always get it. And the shipping is really fast. We've mentioned this before. And a lot of times we would get, and this is just because of the day we chose to have it arrive, but we would be getting orders delivered on Sunday by FedEx. I have never had anything delivered by FedEx on Sunday unless you really wanted to pay through the nose for it. So that's a big benefit. It's not like, you're not worried about is it going to arrive when it's actually supposed to. It comes from Colorado. We're on the East Coast. It's a couple of days of shipping. And again, it might just be because of the pandemic. Maybe FedEx is faster. I'm not entirely sure. But they also have a reward system, so you get 3 points for every dollar spent. The subscription boxes, I think, are right at $50. I think they're $49.99. So for everyone, you get 150 points. And I think it's after 1,000. Yeah, it's after 1,000 points. I mentioned it earlier. You get $10. So it is nice. You accrue something. So that's definitely a plus.
So some cons with Abby and Finn are just, there are no newborn diapers. So, if you have a small baby who needs to be in the newborn diapers, or if you have a baby who needs to be in preemie diapers. So Paxton, for instance, he was not a preemie, but he was very small, so he needed to be in preemie diapers for a while. Obviously, the size one didn't fit him. So that's a con. And then they also don't have pull-ups, and they don't have nighttime diapers. Now, this is still a relatively new company, so it could be that, as they continue to grow, that they'll eventually, start making newborn diapers, pull-ups, and nighttime diapers. But as of right now, they do not have that. Another con, now for me, this personally wasn't a con. They have the white, and then they have 5 other patterns. So obviously there's other brands out there like the Honest Company that has like a lot of different patterns. But it's a diaper, so I feel like you'll find something you like. And then another con, and this one is actually a con for me, is that it's not available in a store. So, luckily, like Ari had mentioned, they're very good at sending out emails saying, hey, it's about to ship, so that you can make last minute changes if all of a sudden your baby had a growth spurt and would need the next size up. But let's say, you're, pushing it to the limit and waiting last minute to reorder, and you run out, you're not able to just go into the store and grab the diaper, which is a little bit of a down, because I know exactly what size Abby Finn diaper Paxton fits into, and I know when I'm at the at the store, they give you like ranges of weight and things like that, but it's just you're not 100% sure what diaper will fit him best. And then, so brings me to kind of like, it's not a con or a pro. The diapers are more narrow cut, so they're more slim fitting, I guess you could say, which we like, and it fits our baby very well. But I know if your baby has, you know, thicker thighs, they may not work. So that's just something you want to be aware of if you are wanting to give these a shot and, you know, switching over. You know, you may need to go up in size because they are a little bit slimmer cut. And then, so us personally, we have tried, obviously we use the Abby and Finn, we've tried the Honest diapers, the 7th generation, the Hello Bello, and then the Huggies Special Delivery. So the Huggies and the Hello Bello, those are kind of the wider cut diapers, and the Abby and Finn are more similar to the Honest and the 7th generation. And if I'm comparing the Honest 7th generation and the Abby and Finn, they're very, very similar. Honestly, the only difference that I found between the Abby and Finn and the 7th generation was if you look at the lining on the inside of the 7th generation, it's textured, so it has like little dots and it's textured, and to me it doesn't really feel that soft. Like if my bum was on, then I don't know if I would like it. And this is a lot softer and smoother, which this is more similar to the Honest, which we actually will do a full comparison in our next video, comparing the Abby and Finn and the Honest, because they are so similar. So yeah, so stay tuned for our next video where we'll compare the Abby and Finn and the Honest diapers. And then I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any questions, you know, regarding, you know, the Abby and Finn, and any specific questions that we may not have addressed regarding these diapers, you know, feel free to let us know. Like I said, we're a big fan of these diapers. And then, like Ari had mentioned, we will include that link down below, and like he was mentioning, it would save you $10 off, you know, your first order. So yeah, let us know if you have any questions, or if there's any diapers you want us to try out and compare to the Abby and Finn, let us know.
Thanks everyone, until next time.